What's up, everybody? It's your boy Johnny back here with another video. Today I want to show the rest of my Johnny Mathis collection. So today I'm going to show my CDs, and I have a few CD box sets. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. They're semi in order. You'll see how I'm going to do it. So let me just get started with the release that has his earliest albums. Before I get started, I just want to say that I always talked about getting the complete Columbia albums box set of Johnny Mathis. Came out about the end of 2017. Always really wanted it. I probably never will get it, and I'm going to explain why as I show my stuff, because a lot of his CDs, a lot of his albums weren't released on CD for the first time until 2017. But there's this label that's individually releasing his CDs. So I just been getting those. Would have been cheaper in the long run to get that box set, but I'm at this point, I'm not even going to get that box set anymore. So it's kind of off my radar right now, so let me get started. Alright, so a lot of his albums come in releases like this. This is a 4 CD set containing 7 classic albums. I think this is from the UK. It contains his first 7 albums. So it's this release, From Reel to Reel. And it contains these albums across 4 CDs. So I'm waiting for them to come out, a volume 2 of this. Hopefully it'll come out soon. And I would like to have a lot of his earlier albums. So this is the first one. Alright, so the next stack of CDs I'm going to show is regular Columbia releases. Starting with the earliest, going to the newest one, which is going to be his newest album. His current one. Alright, so the earliest regular CD I have from Columbia is this one. Johnny Mathis with Henry Mancini, Hollywood Musicals. Alright, I got this one more recently. Next is this from 1990. In Sentimental Mood, Mathis sings Ellington. So it's him singing Duke Ellington songs. So I got a good chunk of his CDs. Not all of them, but I do have a good chunk. Next is, it's a duets album, some stuff that was unreleased at the time. It's called Better Together, the duets album. Containing hits and some unreleased stuff at the time. Next is, How Do You Keep the Music Playing? How do you keep the music playing? Next is called All About Love. Cool. Next, this one's called Because You Loved Me. This contains songs written by a great songwriter. Her name is Diane Warren. A lot of singers have done her songs, including Celine Dion, Toni Braxton, Michael Bolton. She has a lot of great songs. If you heard some of these tracks, you probably would know them from the original artist. But here Johnny Mathis does his versions of them. Pretty good album. Alright, this one's from the year 2000. It's called Mathis on Broadway. So it's probably him doing some more Broadway songs. Alright, these last 4 albums are really, really good. And they're newer albums of him. This one came out in 05, I think. 04 or 05. It's called Isn't It Romantic? The Standards album. So, still comes out with good music, man. I'm telling you. Even his newer music. Not even just his older stuff. He's really eclectic in his sound, I'll tell you that. Alright, the next one is, this is the one I really enjoyed. It's called A Night to Remember. This came out in 2008. This is a very good album. Good songs. Awesome. Next, this is his country album. It's called Let It Be Me, Mathis in Nashville. And it actually contains his version of Love Me Tender, which is pretty cool. Alright, and I'm missing, I think, a CD in between. I think I'm missing like a Christmas album, which I will get eventually. It's pretty cheap to come by, just like the rest of his stuff. Alright, this is his newest album, and it really is good. It came out about fall of 2017. It's called Sings a Great New American Songbook. This is a really cool release. It contains newer songs, not the older songs he always usually does. It's newer songs from the past 30, 35 years. And to give you an example of the playlist, let me just show you it, of the track listing. It's pretty awesome. I mean, it contains Hallelujah from Leonard Cohen, Blue Ain't Your Color from Keith Urban. You Raise Me Up by Josh Groban. Just the Way You Are from Bruno Mars. I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly. Or Remember When from Alan Jackson. Happy from Pharrell. that version really is pretty awesome. Hello from Adele and Run to You from Whitney Houston. But this one actually contains Kenny G on saxophone. But this is a really good album. So this is his newest album. Came out in 2017. Hopefully we'll see another album from Johnny Mathis. Pretty cool. Alright, these next two releases I want to show is from a label called Funky Town Grooves. I think it's through Columbia. It's a label. It's not really I'm too fond of these type of releases. It's like burnt on demand CDs. I don't know why they just can't press a regular CD. But maybe because his demand for him isn't high. I don't know. But this is the earlier album. This is the expanded version of the album The Best Days of My Life. So it contains a few bonus tracks at the end. There we go. And then from I think it's originally from 1984. This is the album A Special Part of Me. Which again, this contains the song Love Never Felt So Good, which was a hit for Michael Jackson after death. So this is the first original version of that. Pretty cool. Alright, what am I going to show next? Alright, this stack of CDs. So this is how lately they've been releasing Johnny Mathis's music on individual CDs through a label called Real Gone Music. If you don't know what Real Gone Music is, it's a record label that acquires rights to certain songs or albums or whatever. Maybe that have been out of print for a long time. That's really hard to come by. And they reissue them on CD, sometimes on vinyl, big box sets. They do a lot of different stuff. It's a good label, and this seems to be the home for Johnny Mathis's individual CD releases now. I almost have all of them. I'm behind on a few. One is out of print. I cannot get anymore, so I have to hunt it down, get it eventually. But this is the earliest one I have, and this one's out of print also, and it goes for a lot, believe it or not, for a Johnny Mathis CD. This one's called Life is a Song Worth Singing, the complete Tom Bell sessions on 2 CDs. So they release, and it contains the albums I'm Coming Home and Mathis Is with some bonus tracks. So this is how they do. They usually do them on 2 or 1 CD sets. Sometimes there's 2 albums on 1 CD or 2 CDs with 2 albums with some bonus tracks. So this is the earliest one I have from 2015. Really hard to find. Next is Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. And all the bonus tracks that are contained on here are on that new box set. On that box set from 2017. Alright, this next one is 2 LPs on 1 CD. These are the albums Close to You with Love Story. So this is how they look. So if you know what Real Gone Music is, check it out. They may have other stuff you like. Next is the album You Got a Friend. I really enjoyed this. It contains Johnny Mathis's version of Golden Slumbers from the Beatles, which is really good. Really, really good. So, pretty awesome. Next is Me and Mrs. Jones with that really gaudy, dated album cover. Oh, that plaid, boy. Awesome. Next is 2 LPs on 2 CDs. This is the albums The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face with Song Sung Blue. So, pretty awesome. Alright, for the first time on individual CD, this is I Love My Lady with alternate album artwork. These allergies are kicking my butt. Alright, next is 2 LPs on 1 CD. These are LPs Killing Me Softly with her song and When Will I See You Again. So, next, 2 LPs on 2 CDs. These are the albums The Heart of a Woman with Feelings. So I'm missing a couple of releases that came out more recently, and I'm missing one that's out of print. Don't remember the title though. But this is the latest one from Real Gone Music. They released this probably in December or January. This is the unreleased album on individual CD, The Island. This is like Brazilian style type songs with alternate artwork. So, all right, this is going pretty quick. So, last is my box sets. I'm gonna start with the earliest box set, and there is one Real Gun Music release in here. All right, so the earliest box that I have is from 1993. This is called Johnny Mathis, the music of Johnny Mathis, a personal collection. This is a 4 CD set. Contains stuff personally chosen from him, and of course the hits that you know and all that stuff. But let me show you something really cool. You guys, if you're an Elvis person watching this, you may have seen this picture a million times. It's a pretty common picture, and Johnny Mathis is in it. And when I became a fan of Johnny Mathis, I didn't know this was him. I'm like, wait a second. That's that guy in that picture with Elvis. And I've seen this picture a million times. Let me find it. Here it is. Right there. You guys probably seen this picture if you're a fan of Elvis. This looks like on the set of Wild in the Country. But I guess him and Elvis met before. Pretty cool. But this is a very good box set for its time. So the original long box set. Alright, next. This is from 2014. This is out of print. Really hard to find. This is called the Complete Global Albums Collection. This contains all his albums from Mercury and some bonus stuff and unreleased stuff. So let me give you just an idea what it looks like. Here's a booklet. And it has all the individual CDs that look like little albums. It's pretty cool. So this is a very hard box set to find. Can't really get it anywhere without paying a high price now. So pretty cool. Next is from 2015. This came out before that big box set of all his albums. This is the box set for all his singles from him at Columbia. From the beginning of his career to about 1981 is when he released singles. So this is a 4 CD set. I think this is still available though. Alright, this is from Real Gone Music. This is my last thing I gotta show. This is called the Complete Christmas Collection, 1958 to 2010. This contains 3 CDs with all of his Christmas songs from that time. I'm missing one Christmas CD. I think it came out in 2013. That's not a part of this release. So it contains all these albums. Pretty awesome. But you know what, people? That is it for my Johnny Mathis collection. So I hope you all enjoyed me showing my whole collection of Johnny Mathis. And maybe you'll want to check him out. I think he's a great artist. Maybe check him out. You may get turned on from him. So thank you guys for watching. And at this time, please continue staying safe at this time that's going on in the world with this whole thing. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. So see you later, and goodbye.